My name's Ruth Stockdale and work for Galliford Try, and we are a contractor in the construction sector. It's very mixed bag, so I will be out on site the majority of the time, working with teams to use pieces of software to put into place their ability. We're a bit crazy on systems, so we like a different method to collect data for different reasons, and they're all sort of slightly similar but slightly different to each other. So people need that skill set to be able to use them, so we can collect that data to report back to our clients properly. So I'll be a lot of the time working in design, so we are responsible for delivering this project according to what the drawings are that have been provided by external parties such as architectural, structural engineers and technicians, and so that information being current and available to our project teams at the right time is really important. So as a contractor, I don't know if anyone realises this, we don't actually build a lot of the work ourselves. We subcontract that work out to the specialists that are able to do that. So we'll appoint a steel frame contractor to build the steel elements of the building, and those guys and the client as well, they all need to be sort of sharing the same data, because it's really important that we're building the right thing out there on site. So I do a lot of that with a mixed bag of people, really, from within our company and external. Originally, it wasn't my direct career path, let's say. I sort of fell into construction 10 years ago. I was working in marine science, believe it or not, before I came to this role. So I had no skills, no education really in this area. I sort of fell into the role doing sort of quite a basic bottom level entry position, doing some administrative work. And I've sort of climbed my way up and develop my career path in that way. So I didn't go straight to college or university with the mindset of I'm going to go and work in buildings and building things for a construction company at all. I sort of fell into it and really enjoyed what I was doing and continued on that route, and found that I did have a good skill set from my previous sort of roles and education that could suit, and yeah, I'm still here 10 years later. Construction's very fast-paced. It's a really quick moving environment, and because it's project-based, it's goal-driven, so you've sort of got to be quite proactive in the way that you work, as opposed to somebody giving you a list of jobs to go and do and you go and tick them off. You're sort of up in the morning thinking, okay, what is it I need to do today to achieve what we want to do? So being resourceful, having good communication skills, because there is a big set of parties that are all responsible for building a building and often don't have the same sort of goals in mind, so sometimes you've got to be a bit tactful in the way that you sort of speak to people, because one person's opinion might not necessarily be the same as somebody else's, and just bringing your smile to the table as well, because it's quite serious. It's quite a responsible business, and some days you've just got to laugh it off and have fun at the same time as sort of getting to this end goal for this client that you're determined to do and to do on programme and in budget, etc. So yeah, just having your personality in there too helps. It's varied, and I like that. I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, so I like a little bit of something different every day, and construction is definitely that. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to find in the morning when you open your inbox or get to site, and the people, it's a really interesting and unique, I think, environment to work in on the building site. So some people might picture it as being something you might have seen off the telly, and you might not be that far away. Actually, it's good fun. It's a really good place to work. It's just really good people, all very goal driven, and it's just a good environment to work in. I think I've sort of demonstrated that you can come to the party a little bit later, perhaps, and through a different route from somebody else. So there are obviously channels through engineering and project management and commercial management and all those sorts of things that you can go to university with that goal in mind to go and achieve, and by all means that's a great thing to do, to have that in mind, but it doesn't mean to say that you've ruled it out. If you've got to a point in your life where you think, actually I'm not sure if this is what I want to do, and maybe I'll do something different, so go and investigate.